Danny Segura for MMA Junkie. I'm here in Miami standing next to Kevin Lee, who headlines Eagle FC 46 this Friday. Kevin, we just had a pretty intense stare down. Even before you guys faced off, you guys were sort of jawing at each other as they were sort of dismantling the stage for the face offs. That was pretty intense, man. Give us sort of your recap, your reaction to what went down.
That's my feeling for this fight. Um, it's intensity. It's gonna be an intense fight. It's gonna be exciting, but I just got more skills and I got more ways to win, and I just don't see him having the skill set to even last in there for too long.
And I can see, I can sense that mental switch. I mean, the last time we were here in this arena was for Eagle FC 44, almost 2 events ago, right? And you guys were really friendly towards each other. It was a much more chill vibe. It seemed a little bit more hostile, but it seems like you're cherishing this.
Yeah, I mean this is a serious sport. If you can even call it a sport, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna fight him, and to the best of my ability, I'm gonna put him out of his faculties. He's already on the line now, so it's not gonna take me much to put him out. So I have to take it serious. This isn't a sparring match. Even one of my coaches a few days ago asked, like, what changed? You start hitting harder, and it's just the switch in my mind changed. It's been a while since I fought, so I'm excited to switch on that kill mode and not just spar.
First fight as a South Florida resident. How do you like South Florida so far?
Man, I love it. I love it down here. I'm full Miami. I'm all the way in. Um, yeah, I love it. I love everything about it. People, the gym. Yeah, I got no complaints.
Any Florida man activities, fighting off lizards in your house, apartment, or any run-in with alligators or anything of that?
Nah, nothing like that yet. But I'm definitely on high alert in traffic. The people here in traffic go a little bit crazy, but they bring out a little bit of crazy in me too. It's kind of good getting ready for a fight.
Also, first camp under Sanford MMA. How was your experience like with this new change?
Yeah, it's there was an adjustment period, but each week I felt stronger and stronger and stronger. I really like the way that Henry Hoof runs the place, and you got Greg that's doing the wrestling, and it's on a different level. It's more wrestling than I've done for the last 4 or 5 years, really, in that style. So I feel like that's one thing that's really got my cardio back to where it needs to be, and that's really got my pace where it needs to be. So those are the main focuses of the camp.
Real quick, who are some of your sparring partners for this fight?
Um, I had a couple of really good guys. Sanford's full of welterweights, so I used a lot of 170 pounders for it. I won't really name many names because I like to work with a little bit of everybody. So I feel like if I give too much shine, it kind of will overlook some other people that played a big part of it.
What are some things that you think Sanford MMA has added to your game? What are some things that we can expect, new tools, new weapons for this fight ahead of Eagle FC 46?
Like I said, it's the cardio, and it's given me a certain calmness and a certain confidence in my abilities now that the cardio is right and mentally I'm more there. Um, I feel like those are the main things. More than adding like a perfect high kick or a perfect punch or anything like that. It's been on the mental side.
Has that been a big focus? Because I mean, we've seen a lot of your fights. You do quite well, but you sort of run out a little bit out of gas or a little bit of pop in your previous performances. Has that been a focus to sort of back the cardio up?
Yeah, that's been a main focus. And to keep my focus mentally and stay in the fight. And this is the perfect opponent to show that against. It's going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to be good, and it's going to show off my cardio and a lot of things that I've been working on.
Training for 165, did it feel much different than 155?
Yeah, I felt a lot stronger throughout the whole camp. Sometimes you have these peaks and valleys where you feel real strong. And, I've had 2 fights at welterweight too where I felt strong throughout the whole camp. But this one I felt sharper because I do know I got that extra 5 pounds that to cut it off actually feels kind of good. So I feel like it was the perfect balance.
Apart from the training, how much did the cut to 155, those extra 10 pounds, affect your cardio, you think?
Yeah, I think I left a lot of myself in the tub some of the times. I feel like I left a lot of the fight in the tub. By the time I was getting ready to step into the cage, I was already worn out from the weight cut. So this time I won't have to deal with that so much.
And you mentioned it at the presser. This is sort of a turning point for your career. A lot of people have had many high hopes for you through many years, right? But it's sort of been tough for you to sort of fulfill, I guess, your purpose or these expectations at 170 or 155. Do you almost see this as a do or die? Do you feel the pressure that like, hey, look, I finally got the weight class that that people have been calling for, that I've been calling for. Do you feel a pressure to deliver?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I always feel pressure, but even more in this one, when you have a whole promotion behind you, you have a lot of promo, you have a lot of things that I asked for behind it. It's time to go out there and perform. It does take a bit of pressure off a little bit in a weird sense, but the pressure that I put on myself to be able to go out there and perform and outperform me last time, it adds to that one.
Well, I appreciate the time, Kevin. Best of luck this Friday at Eagle FC 46 in the main event of the card. You do not want to miss it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a pleasure. It's going to be a whole lot of blood. It's going to be a good fight, and I feel like it's going to be the first step into me getting my world title.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate the time.